Hi everybody, I'm at the Fairy Oak Playerhome, and who hasn't ever wanted to live in a tree? Anybody who was brought up with any kind of fairy tales will have an affinity for this. I just love the whole idea. The fact that I've played a fae for 13 years of my life, living in an acorn, makes me have warm and fuzzies about this mod. Obviously not in Skyrim, but in EverQuest 2. And so the idea of coming here and living in a tree, which it kind of looks like a tree stump, but there's a mushroom on the top, so not quite what I had in mind, but nevertheless, there's not a lot going on around the outside. I'm here in my LE game. I haven't seen this for SSE. There's a little stable there, and these little crystal gardens all over the place. It was really hard to get a decent fly past view of it because the trees are everywhere. But nevertheless, you get the picture, and there you are. A little bit stuck in the roots. So it's in a pretty spot. I'll show you where we are. Just here, there's Shore Stone and Boulder Fall Cave. Okay, so the house is teeny. It's on 2 levels, very small. Love that little lantern there. And when you come in, you can see how small it really is. You've got a cooking area over here. I like this whole spit arrangement, it's nice. And then a dining table. And somewhere to sit. And that's it on the ground floor. There's really not a lot going on, and it's a very tiny home. No room for family or followers, just for the single solitary adventurer. And upstairs, what makes this stand out to me, apart from the fact that, you know, it looks kind of like a tree, are these decorative details. This little thing here, that is very pretty, that bird cage. Blue flowers around on the floor, and this crazy bed. I mean, wow, with all those crystals. I've never seen that before anywhere, and I actually really like it. It feels very magical. And there's also a little harp, half buried in the flowers. Nice little bedside table. One of those things that I have seen before, no idea what they're called, they're very handsome. Look at this, I can't quite get to it because that's as far in as I can go. A little stained glass lantern. That is very beautiful, as is that chalice. So I'll have more of all of that, please. I really like it, as well as this little dragon lamp. That is really sweet. And that's it for the whole house. Bookshelves don't appear to be functional, just decorative. So I would have liked this to be about 4 times bigger. With a bit of ivy to break up these walls, I think. Room for a follower. Maybe a cellar. You know, this is... It strikes me that it could be... It could go places, this mod. It could be made bigger. But as it is, it's very sweet. Not that practical for me, personally. Look at that. That is very lovely. Because obviously I've got Inigo to think about these days. So I would have liked a little follower room somewhere. There we go. But, you know, a few soils out here in the garden. Cheer it up a little bit. Very nice. There were a couple of mobs around here. I particularly like this whole idea of a fairy ring. That is adorable. Nothing much to write home about though. I think there was a bear and a spider, that's all. Alright, well I'll leave you with that view and call that the end of this wee video. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you soon for the next one.